painting, we're painting, we're painting, we're painting. And I did this to it.
Do you like it?
into it.
pointy thing for this. I would most definitely spend another 30 to 45 minutes obsessing over this. But it's not. It's fine. It's cute. It looks decent.
panicking. I'm in distress here.
Okay. Hang on. Don't panic. It's almost like I know what I'm doing. Code number two.
Look at that. We are painting. We're painting. We're painting. We're painting.
Sprinkles? Would sprinkles help? I'm committed to sprinkles and cute little fruit slices. If that's not commitment, I don't know what is. smells about ready. It's there, darn it. I'm gonna use it.
But I've already decided that this tiniest one here is gonna be Jerry the Cherry, because Jerry the Cherry is already a teeny little character. So I'm gonna go ahead and see if I can make this into a Jerry the Cherry. It might just be a little just red dot, but we'll give it a try. Okay, I'm gonna start making right now.
I'm about to start now. Sorry, no clue why that intro needed to be so dramatic. This should be interesting. You've watched me do it. You having fun yet?
Okay, well, I actually managed to do it. Let's see if I can get this on camera where you can see it. It's just the tiniest little thing you ever saw in your life. I'm gonna move back a little bit so you can see him. No, that's too close. You can't really see him there. Let's just see. He's got two little eyes on there. And he's got a tiny little leaf at the top. I'm having a hard time holding him so that you can really see him. He's so completely tiny. Let's see if there's another way that I can do this. Can I put him on top of this Posca pen? And then show him? Yeah, that seems to be working. See, you can see that he's got two little eyes there. And he's got a little bitty green leaf on top. So that's my Jerry the Cherry. That's doll number 10. So, doll number 9 is going to be the Angry Lemon Blob. And I was thinking about this, and I was thinking that it might be difficult to do the Angry Lemon Blob because he's kind of a horizontal shaped character. But these little chubby dolls are so chubby that I actually think that this will work. This is going to be the one. It's hard to see. There it is. That I'm going to make into the Angry Lemon Blob.
And here I go. Ain't gonna be perfect, but this is proof I tried.
Okay, here is the Angry Lemon Blob. Right there. You can see him there. He may need a little bit more yellow. I'm noticing that. Let's see if I can get that. There. Does that look better? Yeah, that looks better. Okay. So now our next one, which we're going to do here, is going to be Fish Blob.
Now stay with me on this journey I'm about to take you on.
this little fish blob. It's gonna be a little hard to see. There she is. I had a little trouble making her face. She looks a little bit more, possibly more angry than anxious. Usually fish blob looks anxious. But I like her little bow on top. And hopefully the bow is small enough that it will fit inside the next doll. Okay, and I'm gonna need to let the glue dry on her. The tacky glue I had didn't come out of the bottle, so I found a bottle of Elmer's clear glue, and I used that just because that was handy. Okay, so the next doll I'm going to make, which will be this one, is going to be the artist blob. And I'm going to have to start by giving him a coat of white paint. Okay, here's our little artist blob. You can see it inside my fingers. I think he turned out cute. He was pretty easy to do. Okay, so then the next doll is going to be Georgie. A few minutes later, okay, and here is Georgie. Now we're finally starting to get to the point where it's big enough so that you can actually see it. And my fingers aren't totally, excuse me, my fingers aren't totally covering it up. And I had to like fix one of his wings here off camera. I had to put some more yellow on it. That's not that wing, it's this wing here. There we go. I had to put some more yellow on there to cover up where I smeared it and fix the wing there. But he looks pretty cute. So, our next one is going to be the burger blob. Okay, here's the burger blob. Oh, he turned out cute. We're finally reaching the point where it's big enough so that it's not quite so horrendously difficult to to draw on these little things. But he turned out cute, and he's obviously enjoying his burger there. So the next doll is going to be Froggy. Froggy is my favorite blob. He just is so much a blob. He just sits there and he's like with his tongue hanging out. He's just adorable. So that's going to be the next doll in the set. Okay, here's Froggy. We're getting down to the home stretch now. Our next nesting doll is going to be Cousin Burp, who I think is just really such a cutie pie. We'll see how that goes. A few minutes later. A few minutes later. Okay, here's Cousin Burp. Isn't he cute? I think he turned out really cute. Did you really see him here? There are his. I kind of wanted to do those in clay, but I didn't think that he would fit into the nesting dolls if I did that. So it's flat. But those are his back spines in that bright yellow there. And I'll put all those little splooches. Burp has splooches everywhere. He looks like he's been painting recently. But I think he turned out really adorable. So we're in the home stretch now. Next is going to be Cousin Derp.
So here's my derpy entrance. Let me try that again.
A few minutes later.
later.
Okay, here is little cousin Derp. Oh, I think he turned out really cute. Okay, got one more left to do, and that is Pickle. A little while later. That's right, we're sculpting. A little while later. A little while later.
You know, that's how you clean up all messes. Just glob a bunch of paint over it.
Here's Pickle. Oh my God. I love how he turned out. Oh, he's just so cute. He's kind of blobby too, because of the shape of the dolls. I had to paint his tail with some of the derp green. That might still be a little bit wet there, because the clay that I had wasn't quite the right color. But he turned out great. Now I'm going to do the fun part. I'm going to take this apart, and I'm going to show you all the ones on the side. Okay, so that's Pickle. Now, here is Cousin Derp. He turned out cute. One thing I learned, and I was able to do this with Pickle, is that you gotta, if you're gonna give these things a coat of paint, you want to take it apart and do the pieces separately, because if you do them together, paint can get in there and it can make it stick, and I had a really hard time getting Pickle apart. I mean, not Pickle, Cousin Derp apart, but I finally did. So let's open him up now, and now we have Cousin Burp. Isn't he cute? With all the little splooches around. I ultimately didn't attempt to do anything three-dimensional except for Fish Blob's bow, which you'll see in a minute, because I just didn't think that they would fit in here. There's just not that much room. So let's take apart Burp. And now we've got Froggy. Froggy the Blob. Isn't he cute? He's about to lick everything. Yeah, that's Froggy. Okay, and then we're going to take about Froggy. What's inside Froggy? Oh, we've got Burger Blob. And Burger Blob is enjoying his burger. So isn't he cute? But then let's see what's inside of Burger Blob. Get him apart. There we go. It is Georgie. Look at little Georgie. Isn't he cute? A big smile. Georgie always has a big smile. So does Cousin Derp. But then there's something inside of Georgie. Let's see what's inside of Georgie. Get Georgie apart. Ooh. There we go. Twist, twist, twist. Oh, it is the little artist blob. Take a look at the little artist blob. There's little blobs of paint all over him. He's very creative. And then what's inside of the artist blob, I wonder? Oh, there we go. And this actually worked. It is Fish Blob. And her little bow is on there. There she is. You can barely see her face. There, and then there's a little bow on top. And then what's inside of Fish Blob? She's got something inside of her. Let's see if we can get her open. I hope I don't knock off her bow while I'm trying to get it open. Oh, there she goes. There she goes. And it's an angry lemon blob, which you can't see because he's so tiny and my fingers are so huge. There he is, the angry lemon blob. And then he's got somebody inside of him, amazingly enough. And it is little bitty Jerry the Cherry. See if I can just, oh, I just dropped him, darn it. I'm gonna have to pick him up later. He's on the floor somewhere. I can't quite see him. But I think this turned out awesome.
They're just perfect for my cutesy aesthetic.
So, we're going to get started right now.
I already have an idea of the idea that I want to start with.
And I'm going to tell you which one I'm going to do first. First in line is the Angry Lemon Blob. And I have the Angry Lemon Blob Stuffy from the Mariah Elizabeth Blob set. And I'll let you see that right here. And I think I decided with this one that I wanted to try doing the washi tape coloring technique that I got from Creative Paula to make my Angry Lemon Blob card. So we'll see how it turns out.
This should be interesting.
Okay, well, I had a little bit of a problem doing this because the first version, I almost got it done, and then my black Posca pen does a thing that paint markers sometimes do, and it just suddenly made a big blob of ink on there, and I couldn't remove it, and so I had to just basically discard that card. Fortunately, I have plenty of these cards, so I had to start over again. And then the second one, I also had a problem when I was pulling the tape off. It ended up pulling off some of the first surface of the card, that nice kind of watercolory surface. I didn't like that, so I had to throw that one away. But then I finally did, on my third try,
Yay, we love redoing things.
get a good card for our Angry Lemon Blob, and here he is. So he looks great. And we're going to start with a little stuffy called Spots. Spots is a little dinosaur stuffy that my husband a long time ago got out of a claw machine. He likes claw machines. And it's pretty much his favorite little stuffy. We kind of imagine Spots to be, he's always been a little cross-eyed, so we always kind of imagine he's a little bit mentally challenged. But he's still a great stuffy, and he's still very affectionate and very loyal, like a stuffy should be. I actually got from Temu some special paper that is like sponge paper, and basically you draw in it with markers and then you activate it by putting water on it, and it turns into this little sponge. Well, it has this little sponge-like texture. So I'm just thinking that might be perfect for Spots, and so I'm going to see how it goes. finished card for spots. And I actually do think that that sponge paper turned out really well. It does give them this kind of wonderful little texture there. The last one for this video is going to be, I call him Burger Blob. Mariah Elizabeth calls him OG Blob. He's kind of the big blue blob that likes to eat burgers. Again, I got him as part of the Mariah Elizabeth Blob set. And I want to make him look really kind of fast foody, so I'm going to do some experimenting with some different papers that I have. So we'll see how that goes.
Everything's super cute at this point.
Okay, there's Burger Blob. I was thinking that that set of papers that I got the blue from had a kind of yellow one that I was going to use for the burger, but then I couldn't find one that was like that, and so I ended up, and you saw there, I found the perfect thing. It was this a leftover Christmas gift bag, and the side of it was just the right color to make a burger. So that worked out well. I think this looks very fast foodish and very cute. Okay, and then the final one, this really is the final one, is I'm going to do Starla. And Starla is known as the mother of all the blobs. So she's the mama blob, and she is very pretty, and she looks like she comes from outer space. So let's see how I do with that one. Carla card. Oh, I really love how this one turned out. I think it turned out great. This is one of those situations where the ink from the Posca pens running together actually is appropriate, because on her actual real body, the colors kind of blend together. So, so I really had fun doing this. Next one I'm going to do is Tom. Tom is part of the Mariah Elizabeth Alien set, and he is just a cute little guy. We imagine him to be a monster, but of course a cute monster. And he likes to sit and watch monster movies with my husband and my husband's big Domo stuffy. So let's see how the Tom card turns out.
Blue dot here, blue dot here. Okay, here's the Tom card. I really love how this one came out. I think it just came out great. I love this background. It's these metallic papers that I got from Temu recently. I think they're really wonderful.